We had a whole bunch of conversations with the cast and creators of Dune Prophecy. Check out my conversation with Sarah-Soufie Boussnina, Josh Heuston, and Chris Mason. Congratulations on the show. It looks absolutely fantastic.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So all three of you play characters that are seemingly inundated with expectation. It's familial expectation, societal expectation. It's expectation that the names of your characters carry, right? And I was wondering if you could speak to how you approach your roles and whether that word expectation kind of played in how you processed it.
Yeah, I think for me, this is an Atreides that, no one who's a Dune fan or has seen any of the Dune stuff will be familiar with. House Atreides isn't the power that it is that we see in the movies later on. So it was approaching it from a very different level of understanding what drives him. And we're lucky to have like a ton of backstory and stuff from the Sisterhood books, and so much of it is there in the script and stuff. And I think it was just about understanding where he's at in life, which is a very different place from what people expect for an Atreides, and approaching it that way.
Yeah, I think like for me, I dug into royalties and how it must be being part of a royal family. Living a secluded life, as you say, everything that comes with that, expectations, pressure, all of that. Also the darker side of it, not being able to trust a lot of people and having a very small circle of people that really knows you and you can trust. And then I dug into trauma. Ness went through something traumatic as a child, and I wanted to learn how that affects you as an adult, having been through that as well. But also a lot of it was on the page for me. Like the scripts are so well written, and we're so lucky with that, Yeah.
For me, I looked a lot into I guess the family dynamic. I tried to make that as real as possible. And then I looked in I guess characters like Prince Hal or Prince Harry, and kind of looked at how not being next in line for the throne, or not, I guess, being given that opportunity would affect how, I guess, the psychology of a character like that would change. And then I guess Constantine is continuously battling between, I guess, his aspirations and then not having that, I guess, that future. So then I looked at, I guess, like how it would be as a child going through that, and the same with the traumas. I kind of tried to build that into one person.
And we also spoke a lot about tradition, because no matter which royal family you read about or like dig into their history, tradition plays a massive part in living that life. It's like it's so encoded in you.
Can I just say, Sarah-Sofie, there is a moment in the first episode, I'm not going to give anything away, but you have that brief interaction with your soon-to-be betrothed after that incident. Absolutely fantastic. I didn't know you were going to go with it, and when you turned around and you went, I was like, yeah, it was very cool. So guys, the show looks fantastic, and it looks fantastic in a way that makes me think it's not all CGI. Can you talk to me about how much practical stuff there was and what it was like performing in those environments?
I mean, all the sets are built. Like everything was there. To be there, like
that's HBO money for you.
Right? I mean, the throne room, everything, the palace was there.
Even the spaceport outside in the car park.
Everything.
Obviously the vastness of space is where the CGI comes into, I suppose, and your backdrops and stuff. But the amount of practical effects we had were incredible, and Tom, who was the set designer, knocked it out the park.
100%. And like for us as actors, like to just be there, like we were actually in that whole universe the whole time. Like
it makes
that was
it very easy.
Yeah.
That throne room that you're talking about in episode 1, that's all built.
Yeah.
That entire thing.
Wow.
It's huge. You walk in, you're like, okay,
it's real.
And you can tell.
Yeah.
You can tell because it just looks so tactile. Everything has texture, right?
Yeah.
I've got like a minute left, but I'm curious as to whether or not this thing is massive. It's Dune. It's got a huge fan base. Was there any apprehension on your parts going into taking on something like this? And if there was, when did that change?
Yeah. Oh, I don't think when we were filming, I was just like in the bubble of working with these amazing people, and just wanting to like completely dive into this universe and the character and this world. So I didn't really think about it when we were filming.
Yeah, I think there's like, I guess, apprehension or nerves with going into an existing fan base. But yeah, as you were saying, once you get on set and you're surrounded by such a talented cast and crew and everyone involved, kind of like, oh, I'm sweet. It's going to be fine.
Yeah.
I think a lot of trust in Alison, the showrunner. She knows Dune better than anyone out there.
Yeah.
And, for her, it's she's doing a great service to the IP, and I think we just trust in that.
100%. Yeah.
I will say this much: as a lifelong Dune fan, they've only shown me the first episode, but I am satisfied.
Okay, good.
I have so many copies of the books. I swear to God, just because they have different covers, I swear to God, if I come back with another copy, my wife is going to kill me. But I'm totally satisfied by what you guys have done. Congratulations. It looks great.
Thank you so much.
Cheers, guys. I'm all out of time.
Bye.
Thank you.
You can watch Dune Prophecy when it premieres on Max November 17th. Check it out. Let us know what you think. Thank you so much for watching.